International Webinar. His Excellency Arif Mohammed.
Thank you. Professor Gopinath Pilleji, Swami Guru Nanda Jnana Tapasvi ji, Professor R.C. Sinha ji, Professor Suresh Rangarajan ji, Dr. Sushim Dubey, my friend Dr. Jagmohan Rajput, Dr. T.P. Shashi Kumar, Professor Baidyanath Lal, Dr. S.R. Bhatt, Dr. J.M. Dave, Professor Kumar Ratnam, Professor Paneer Silvam, Professor K.R. Nair, Professor Baby Jacob. I am indeed grateful to Shri Gopinath Pillai and Shantigiri family for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts on this important subject on which you have decided to organize this two-day webinar. It is indeed a privilege to speak to such an august assemblage of academicians and spiritual leaders. And we are meeting at a time of global crisis posed by COVID-19 or novel coronavirus.
Professor Gopinath would like to conduct the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Nair. And I invite Dr. T.P. Shashuma to make an address. And all of us know Dr. T.P. Shashuma. Over the last 2 days, we have acquainted with each other and we know his potential and caliber and his background. Please.
Namaskaram.
Mr. Shuma.
Namaskaram.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gopinath ji, for giving this chance on attending 2 days of workshop with so many learned speakers across geographical and knowledge sphere. I am delighted and honored to be here to make a short remarks on probably looking at how I enjoyed the whole deliberations. I am sure all of us will agree that the whole conference got a different higher level with the inaugural address of, I may call not Honorable His Excellency, the Arif Ji Maharaj, the philosophy to a practical with a lot of quotes and references to mythology, the total Indianism, clearly spoke of not a normal, this is the normal which is at present which we are going into. Most of us are in lockdown, or maybe some people are too much locked down, not because they choose that as their option. Probably they are more worried about the lockup which may happen if they don't obey the lockdown rules. We have to fight like what happened to the war which happened in the biggest war ever happened in the world. Else Duryodhana may win. The dharma is to win. To whom to ask? The blind Dhritarashtra, like all of us, we have to ask somebody. The Mahabharata probably have to be rewritten in the COVID conflict time. Bharata Kshetre, COVID Kshetre, Samaveda Yuyutsavaha, Mamaka, NRIschaiva, Kima Kurvada, Modi ji. Probably somebody will give an answer, maybe this conference. Yatra Yogeshwara, not Krishna, self, the spiritually higher self in all of us. Yatra, the skills in action, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhur Dir Dhruva Nidir Madir Mamaha. The success and prosperity will be there. So we are looking at not a problem of, as the theme of the session says, political, historical, philosophical, but it has come more on a psychological approach. That is what Bhatt also mentioned at the end. It's all in the mind. Dukheshu anudhiknamana sukheshu vigata spruha vida raga bhaya krodha stitatir muniruchyate. The fivefold development, the Vedic normal, not the new normal, all the old normal. I think we must go to the Sanatana normal, which will give physical, emotional, intellectual, social and spiritual development. I, being a psychotherapist, just few minutes back I got a call from Gulf with problems of his family who are suffering in Kerala. For last 6 months, they had problems of physical problems. The 3 months of medicine which is given, when I looked at it, it's all psychological problems. The complaint is undefined diseases. That is mostly because of the worry inside. Just 2 hours back, I was talking to some students of Mysore who are D-Farm students. All the students are stuck there. Their parents are not able to see them. And they are doing nothing because exams are not there. They cannot move from this place. This is a new normal, or what is to be done? What is that? What we have to give them is more a psychological strength. Why people are not able to gain that strength? Why people have to move from one place to another place, leaving their job? We have seen a lot of people moving across India. That much number of people are coming from abroad to India. Are we losing our normal, or are we looking at a post-pandemic normal which is going to come? Or will we go back to the same lifestyle again, forgetting what happened? Because humans have less memory. Immediately the problem is solved, we all will go back to the same. We are not that so ashraya, the self-dependent. We are all dependent on somebody else. But that dependency should be a local-based dependency with a global outlook. Why people are in a hurry to go back to their own home, which probably was not their home, because people live across the globe as the whole part of their life. But when there is a problem, they have to run back to their own family members. Why we are not able to make a social life for them? Why we as a country is not able to develop our agro farm? In 1974-76, when we had a GDP down, Manmohan Singh was not part of any politics, but as an economic advisor, he was giving advice to Indira Gandhi during that time for the finance minister and the agricultural minister to improve the agro farm. That is what is to be improved. The village town development, the TV model which we have, the town and village development, where we are not able to do that in India because just we don't have the warehouse and logistics in the villages. We are not looking for big factories in villages to develop the village into a town. We have to look at a warehouse and logistics development in villages. Why that is not happening? It is not because people don't want to do it. I think there is a mindset. I think the whole conference, there were a lot of reference in mindset. I am bringing that to one example of changing the mindset, the rich and the poor. When there is disparity, the disparity becomes more and more when the trouble enters. The poor and rich difference is going to be too much. Therefore, the detachment will come. If you don't reduce the disparity, the selfless, the selfish, contentment, the detachment, clarity, the service, ego, all that good words which we talk will have a different meaning. I think the materialistic world is not different from the spiritual world. The spirituality which makes us to do service, you can do service only when you possess. If you are not rich by yourself, you will have to find your way. When you become rich, we have the spirituality enter in us at least a little bit, so that we become more sattvic. The Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, which talks about service, not in sattvic way, and people do service in rajasic way also. That is why the Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga explained that. I'm sure we should understand the Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha in that level with a Vedantic socialism, what is defined by Swami Vivekananda. That becomes a answer to the conflicting between the spirituality and the materialistic life. Ego is fine, it is good. Desire is also fine. But what is bad is a egoistic desire. The ego of political, historical, philosophical isms which we have. We have a bondage with all these. Very, very clearly we have bondage in relationship, bondage in attachment, bondage with all that boundary. I call it as BPO. Biological, professional, official bondage. We have ABCD bondage. Affinity, affiliation, boundary, culture, caste, dependency. Unless we come out of this bondage, I am sure we have no freedom. The freedom thought is what is essential. If not to us, let us give that to the next generation. The possessing is not bad. Ego is also not bad. Understand that. The manas has to change. Purnaya manasi sampurnam jagat sarvam sudhadravaihi upana gudapadasya nanu charma strudaiva buvuhu. The mana is the darpan. Manam darpana samanam. Shankara said. That reflection should change. It is not that what we learn and action. What we learn through the brain goes to the mind for a reflection. The manas. The buddhi and the manas has to reflect. That reflection happens, I think the action becomes spiritual. The social distancing left many of us working for us in a suicidal mode. How many people, how many students, how many youngsters? You can see celebrities also committing suicide. Is it not a problem in the society? The insecurity feeling which they have. The worst part of life is the insecurity feeling. The live in fear ever, L-I-F-E, life, live in fear ever, has to be changed into live in full enjoyment. That should be the paradigm shift which we should look for. The action and the reaction, that is not what we have. A reflection which comes from in us. The factual, materialistic world, understand a spiritual concept inside that, so that the natural, materialistic, physical world will become so nature dependent. We become part of nature. We are not away from nature. It has to be an internal ability. The bad ontology should go. The inability, the intuitiveness, everything has to change. I am sure the me changes to we, a mirror reflection. Me, if you write and put a mirror, it becomes we. That is the shift what we should look for. Therefore, that bondage which becomes an instrumental for all of us to become a human and social being, a creative human, a social bondage with a highly philosophical, historical, practical, political bondage should go. Because all of us, we look at everything from the old perspective. The human, different, that which makes us different is a spiritual ecology, inclusive of every living being. Not even our relative, my kids, my biological kids. No, everyone who is around us. Let be that a universal awareness inbuilt in us. If we want to change, there is only one method. The education can change. I think the conference was emphasizing on that by many speakers. We are into a new education system, putting the same syllabus, same stuff, only in a e-classroom. And that e-abnormality, I don't call it as normal, the e-abnormality classes. I was part of Electronic Educational Consortium by the UGC. I know how it happens. The same slide, same stuff, same comma, same full stop. In every place, just that jargon, nothing else. You put the same slide, same content, same either video or the same class. 40 years old classrooms. I think with the same subject has to be changed. The subject has to change. The syllabus has to change. I am teaching students in US. They have got an AP board system where you can choose the subjects and then select, which are all life-oriented programs. You can take physics, you can also take social science and language together and learn. When are we going to change this? I think this is the right time to revamp the whole thing. A social style has to come in our learning system. Get more close to that social life. Care, share, love, learn. We keep talking about this philosophy, but that is not going into our younger children. They are competing in classrooms. The parents are saying, don't share, don't show, don't love, don't talk to anybody. Is it the education system? The physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual development is happening. Do you think our youngsters, like a celebrity who wanted to become something in his life, when he lost 3 months of income, he commits suicide, or his popularity is not entertained, he is upset? What is this education system which we have? The change education perspective. What is happening? The old generation is dumping ideas in the new generation. That has become our education system. I think let that old generation cover everything they want and become watching. We have a system of life where you have to have a bachelor and then get into Garhastya and then get into Sannyasa. But at Sannyasa level, you start teaching the youngsters what they have to supposed to do. You have to cover yourself. Let the youngsters discover. Let the cover go. Let them come with the discover. And I am sure when the discover comes, the new normal will come. The new normal is what we are supposed to define. I think it should come from the people who really require that. I am sure let this new normal be defined by a lot of young blood who looks at not historical perspective but a psychological perspective which covers philosophy, political, historical and life lessons. Thank you. God bless you. And I thank all the speakers who made me to think and reflect upon what they spoke. God bless you.
Yeah. So thank you. Your presentation is self-explanatory because everybody could understand and appreciate what you said. Very practical points, suggestions, observations, appreciation you have made, and which is very valuable in the present situations, but nobody understands what they are doing. This is the greatest dilemma. So that awareness is to be brought in, and to bring in such awareness, I hope that such a novel approach in education system and very spiritual psychological approaches in addressing mental problems, all such problems will be very contributive. Thank you. So,
Bhagavad Gita is a guide. And I understand that she has learned the inner spirit and dimensions of Gita from Swami Sri Atmananda. Being a disciple of Atmananda Swamiji, she has got, a very different look at Bhagavad Gita. And I feel that Dr. T.P. Shashumar in the question answer session can put more visibility to this aspect. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm asking Professor Sivram.
Okay.
This is Dr. Jayanti from JDMC University of Delhi. Sir, I just have a simple clarification. You talk about the 5 chakras, Pranamaya Kos, Vigyanmaya Kos. Can we change the order? Like you start with Annamaya Kos. So can we start with Manmaya Kos, or can we change the order, not in a circular way, other way around? Is it possible? I just need a...
Namaste, Professor G. What I think is, it is not a question of whether we can change the, steps, or instead of cycling, we can do something else.
Generally, the Panchakosha is explained as Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manonmaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, in that order.
Why this?
If you look at Saptashuddhi, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manonmaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya Kosha, Me Shuddhyandam. That is the order in which it is generally said. And Anna is not the food what we eat. Anna is the body itself. And therefore, nothing is inside our body, it is around the body. That is what makes the Jiva Kosha or the life force energy. That is what is the aura. So it's actually not inside Anna, it is from Anna, the body, to externally to the largest Anandamaya Kosha, at the extreme outside. In the chat, I am putting some YouTube links where it is explained with a little more explanation. If you want, you can look at it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So I should all thank Gopinath ji for this good conduct and the best rap. No, the concluding remarks made by him is sometime is the most appealing one. Thank you, Gopinath ji.
Thank you. So we shall meet in the evening. We shall. Okay.
Beyond expectation. It is
Swamiji, so evening, please join us, Swamiji.
yes, I feel this session is beyond our expectation. Such a beautiful presentation and such an in-depth discussion and heart sharing. I'm really am amazed.
Swamiji, namaskaram and the greetings of the day.
Thank you.
Today is Swamiji's birthday.